Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Where would you be without friends?
What's up, big worm?
How much you got left?
Man, I got a lot.
I'm telling you, the next two videos are just about amazing people and amazing friends, and I'm so thankful for that. The first one I'm going to talk about today, this is the Old Forester, the 117 series. This only comes in the 375. It's 110 proof Old Forester. This was actually given to the channel for review by Jeremy Ledford. Jeremy, thank you very, very much. I truly, truly appreciate it. For those that don't know locally, Jeremy is as one of the admins in the East Alabama, West Georgia groups, and he is just an amazing human being, awesome guy, friend to me personally, which I truly, truly appreciate. We had a bourbon share last Sunday, and he brought this in to review in the channel. You know, we opened it up there. We had some fun with that there too. So that's the cool part about the bourbon shares is that you get to try a bunch of great stuff. I mean, there was the Russell's Reserve 13 Batch 1 there. Rusty, he brought in some Handy. There was a lot of other amazing pours there. So there was some nice Bullet that was done with 4 different barrels of Four Roses stuff. Like I said, just a lot of amazing pours. So other Old Forester stuff there. A lot of short barrel. 13th Colony was out there. ASW was there. So it was just a lot of really, really nice things. And I truly appreciate it because that's the best part about the bourbon community is that you guys always bring so much, not only to the table, but added value because you guys are all about building memories and had a wonderful time. Don't forget this Sunday, giving away some of this Barrel 36. This was given to the channel by Barrel for a review. Did a review on it the other day. Was very impressed with it. I think Barrel's done a really, really nice job with this one. And looking forward to getting a couple pours out there. Get a pour out there for someone that's in the comments. Be subscribed, like, and say that key phrase in the comments, and you'll have that opportunity. And also for the Patreons, and do a weekly thing for the Patreons. At the beginning of the month, doesn't matter if you're free, $2, $5, $15. There's an opportunity for something for the Patreons there. So go ahead and join the Patreon. Even if a free member, you have an opportunity at least once a month to get something for free. And then every week after the 6 packs are gone, I do a drawing also for the $5 and $15 members for a 2 ounce pour or whatever that weekly pour is. So excited about that. Those of you do know, a lot of you do know that my dad, he's in his 70s now, but he's got muscular dystrophy, macular degeneration. He's been going through a lot of other health issues on top of that. So you guys have been great about checking up on me and stuff like that, and I absolutely appreciate that. And I'm very thankful for you guys for that. So thank you very much for that. Would like to mention that we also have a couple of members in our bourbon community. I consider them friends too. I'm not going to call them out by name, but they'll probably recognize themselves. But, keep people lifted up. I lift a lot of you guys up in prayer and stuff, but keep them lifted up as well. We've got one that it lost a parent recently. So, unspoken request, just kind of keep them lifted up in prayer for healing for their family and peace and grace during this period of time because it's a tough time when you lose a parent. Also have a long time member that's a friend that going through a transition in life as far as job and career and things like that. It's tough when you go from one career to trying to figure out what your next phase in life is. So another person to lift up. Just hopefully they'll find that peace and that ease as they transition in their next career. Focus on the most important things. Your family, your friends. But we all need a job and got to make money and stuff too. But hopefully that transition goes well. So keep you in prayer for that. So let's get into this Old Forester. I am a big Brown Foreman fan. So if you've got some, the Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof single barrel stuff, some Old Forester stuff, I'm right on target with you. I'm a huge fan of it. So let's get into this right here. Like I said, this has been open for about a week now. About a week now. It's a 375, but half of it's gone. And Jeremy, thank you again for this. Let's look how this thing coats the Glen as well. And this thing's got a nice, beautiful color on it. It's a deep amber with some reddish and brown hues going on it on there. So it's got some beautiful coloring on there. So I do get, a lot of brown forman stuff. You'll get a lot of banana. I do get some of that banana in there. Am getting some brown sugar. Am getting some of that barrel char going on. Man, that brown sugar and almost kind of like that caramelized sugar. This has kind of got that bananas Foster type of thing going on there. Get some vanilla on there as well. And I'm almost getting a little bit of like you got the banana but a Foster kind of thing going on, but almost a little bit of like a crisp apple in there, which is kind of neat for me down there too. So what does this say? This is the High Angel Share. So I'll have to read more into this. I just know that we cracked it and we enjoyed some pours, and I said I make sure I do this on the channel. It's got a little bit of like a sweet tobacco thing on there too for me that I'm catching this morning. Let's see what we got on the palate. So the first thing you do get is it's almost like a desserty type of thing up front. It's like you get this nice banana Foster, a little bit of creaminess there that I'm kind of liking. Not kind of, I'm really liking. The proof, it goes back and it gets some dryness on there from that barrel char. So I am getting some of the dryness. Um, it starts off really strong and then it kind of fades. I'd say it's probably about a medium finish. Do get a little warmth through the chest. Not a whole lot of spiciness on this. You get just like a tiny bit of like a white pepper on the back. Like I said, the dryness that you get from that barrel char, I kind of like that. It's not really bitter at all, but you get just a touch of that on the back, which is a nice juxtaposition from the super sweet up front. That finish is lasting a little bit longer on this sip. It's got some long, thin legs on it, so it actually, for me, it has a better mouthfeel than what the Glen is showing me right here. I would, I'm thinking of this would be pretty thin, but this actually has a better mouthfeel. Now, the finish doesn't stick around very long, but it's got a super nice mouthfeel to it. So I was saying in there, you kind of get, man, I'm getting like that a little bit of a sweet tobacco on the back on it. So the back end is opening up a little bit more now. After I've sipped on it a couple of times, at first it kind of faded really, really quick, but now I'm getting a little bit more on the finish on it. So I'm getting that nice sweet brown sugar, banana, burnt sugar type of thing up front. Get a tiny bit of that vanilla going on there. I got some of the crisp apple on the nose, but I'm not really getting it on the palate. But it was just real faint on the nose. But then you get some of that barrel char. You're getting a little bit of like a white pepper. The finish is actually getting a little bit better. So first pour of the day. Who knows? Maybe I just wasn't ready for it or what. It's not, like I said, it's not burning me up at 110 proof, but it gives you that nice warmth. And it's a very nice sipper. Old Forester just does a very good job with their products. There's, even on their products that may not be exceptional, like maybe, 1924, it's still a very good product. It just may not be worth that price point. They do a really good job there. So what's funny is, like I said, I'm getting more of that back end kind of darker flavors on it right now. So it really went from the sweet to now I'm getting into kind of the stuff that, I wouldn't necessarily call it savory, but I do actually have a little bit of the creamy, buttery salt, a little bit of almost a salty note on the back of this. So a lot of great flavors going on there. Jeremy, I'm so very, very thankful for this. I absolutely appreciate that you gave this to me so I could review it and enjoy this, because this is something I'm going to enjoy. I can't wait to share this with somebody else in the future. Absolutely looking forward to that. Look, it's Saturday. It's kind of a day to relax a little bit. I'll be going to check on my dad here. I'm going to be headed out of town for the evening. My wife and myself and a couple of her friends and my friends are going to go out to a Braves game tonight. We'll probably get rained on but have fun. But our friends are Cardinals fans. My wife and I are. I would say I'm a Braves fan, but I'm a Cubs fan at first. But my wife is a diehard Braves fan, and they're the team that I also probably see the most games of, because she is a diehard Braves fan. If the Braves are on, it's available to us to watch on TV, she's going to be on it, and we probably watch 100 Braves games a year. So they're my adopted team. So looking forward to going to the ballpark today, having a good time with friends and relaxing. Look, if you're working today, I hope your work day goes by fast. Not everyone has the weekends off. I'm very fortunate that I have the weekends off most times now. But I hope your day goes by fast. I hope you're successful in everything you do and you bring great energy out into the world. And people that you're in contact with, bring it right back to you. That way, the work doesn't feel like such a burden. It feels like that you're just having a good time. I can honestly say I have a good time at my job. Does it mean it's easy? Heck no. But I have a good time there. There are times I go, wow, what have I done? What have I gotten into today? But that happens. If you're off today like me, I hope it slows down for you. I hope that dial just turns it down a little bit and you can enjoy, a good pour for yourself. Maybe watching a show, learning something new. My newest thing that I begin on, and I swear I watched YouTube probably more than anything, is I'm looking at, tell me what new you're learning. I'm trying to understand the stock market better. I'm trying to understand, investing better and things like that. Not because I have a ton of money, but just because I'm interested. How can I improve that money? What can I do? And I like to learn. It doesn't matter. I mean, whether it was smoking meat, well, not wheats. That didn't sound good. Smoking meats, World War II stuff. I watch bourbon stuff, of course. But, hey, let me understand a little bit about strategy and investing just because I'm interested. So learn something new, challenge yourself on it, have a little fun with it. What's the worst that can happen? I'm not saying don't dump all your money into something you learned on day one. Don't do that. But I mean, learn something new. Find yourself a little bit of a hobby. If you don't have a hobby, I know it seems like you never have time for things. Make yourself some time to get a hobby. Have some fun and challenge yourself. Like I said, I hope when that dial turns it down a little bit, you do some of those things for yourself. It really adds layers of depth to your life and enjoyment to your life. But most importantly, y'all, take care of the people that take care of you. I mentioned a couple people in here, not by name, but I like to see them lifted up a little bit. But y'all, cheers and God bless. I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you.